Hey, welcome to Freedom on Fire. I'm your boy Robert Brown. Debbie Wasserman Schultz. Oh. The witches of Washington, D.C. are back at it again, y'all. Yeah, the crook, the cheater, the lying, the scheming, conniving, skeezer. Yeah, I called her a skeezer. Yes, she got the nerves to show her face again. She should not be in office. She should be under a jail. She, before Russia, they were the first one to undermine the scheme, U.S. election. Rob Bernie voters. Stack the deck. Hillary Clinton sucks so bad she can't win on her own. And to this day, she's still taking no responsibility for what she... I'm tired of looking at her face. That face, oh man, that face, I'm just tired of it. A scum of the earth. I don't like to talk about people, but when people do scum things, I associate them with scum of the earth. And this woman is wall to wall, from the top to the bottom to the bottom to the top, a scum bag. It ain't sexist. It's not racist. It's just who she is, because she is a scum bag. Not only did they change the polling stations, minimize the debates, all kind of things that kind of suppress the election. Not only did they help the AP call the election done before voting was even taking place, all this conniving and scheming that she was in charge of, her butt should be in jail. Her butt should be in jail. I'm tired of hearing her voice, and she shouldn't be saying nothing but what time is lunch on cell block 3566. She had the nerves to meet with Capitol Police. Capitol Police was in the process of going over their budget and trying to get the funding. And her butt in the middle of that meeting. Why? Why is she in the middle of that meeting? Because she probably still got some pull with the corporate Democrats. Because she's a corporate Democrat. And they have pull with police unions, and they have pull when it comes to funding them. And she went in this interviewing, or this grilling of this Capitol Police officer, and started talking about funding. Then she started talking about police union. I'm a union man, I understand. But she's trying to put leverage on this cop, letting them know that, hey, I'm going to help you get the funding. I got a relationship with the union police. And then she all of a sudden take a turn and start talking about a computer that they may possess that could be part of an investigation. And she's trying to figure out, what do it take for me to get that in my hand? Watch this.
What about diversity? There really has been a challenge that the Capitol Police has faced systemically with diversity. Diversity in your leadership, diversity in recruitment. How are you focusing in on improving that? And I mean, I don't mean any disrespect, but it is hard to take your word for it. As you said, you're in leadership now, sure. You're not in the rank and file. So, Mr. Chairman, it might be helpful for us to have an open, an informal meeting with the Capitol Police union leadership, so that we can hear from them. We don't have to do it in a hearing, but it would be, I think, good for members to hear from the union leadership. We have done that from time to time, and give them an opportunity without the Capitol Police leadership here to talk to us about some of their challenges. But
certainly, but
diversity has been a problem.
We have a great diversity officer, Natalie Holder, who comes to us from the private sector, and she's done a lot of work with municipalities, and particularly in New York City. We have, what I think we do is we include people. I think we.
But do you have goals? Do you have goals to increase diversity?
Absolutely. We want to broaden everyone's perspective, and we want to be able to provide opportunities.
Numerical goals. Do you have a goal to say, take the leadership of the Capitol Police diversity from where it is now to a higher number?
We're always trying to build a bench with a very diverse workforce.
So no.
So yes.
So you don't have.
Well, I don't have
specific goals,
specific numbers, but I have. What I have is a policy of inclusion and being able to expand the bench.
Okay, but without a plan, I mean, does your diversity officer have a plan that she is following
Sure, we
to
just started
increase?
mentoring with outside agencies and internally. We also are providing opportunities for people. Of course, they're all validated promotional processes, and we look at all of the aspects of promotion that we should. And I think that we are very inclusive, and I think that if you look at the numbers in the promotions, it's a very diverse group, and we've given opportunities for
I've
women
never-
and minorities all along the
I mean,
line.
through the history of my career, I've never really seen significant changes in diversity without a specific written plan on how to accomplish it. And so, are you planning on developing a specific written plan?
Yes,
on how
through our
you will-
diversity office, we are.
Okay, if you could share that plan with me and the process that you're going through to develop it, that would be great. And then lastly, I'd like to know how Capitol Police handle equipment that belongs to a member or a staffer that's been lost within the Capitol complex and found or recovered by one of your officers. What happens?
Sure. Well, it's processed on what's called a PD 81, which is a property record. And depending on the property, depending on how if you can legitimately determine ownership, then it's generally turned back over to the owner of the property. If it's part of an ongoing case, then there are other things that have to occur for that to happen.
So if a member says that they have equipment that's been lost and you find it, it would be returned to the member?
In the general sense, yes.
Okay.
You have to identify, you have to be able to positively identify the property and be able to establish ownership.
Right.
And
And
then
if ownership is established,
If it's part of an ongoing case, then there are additional things that need to be done.
but if the member owns the equipment and there is no ongoing case related to that member, then the equipment is supposed to be returned.
Right. In a general sense, yes. If-
No, I mean in a specific sense. If the member loses the equipment, says they lose the equipment,
Yes, ma'am.
and it is found by the Capitol Police, it is supposed to be returned.
If ownership has been established,
Right.
it'll be returned. If it's subject to an ongoing investigation, there are additional things
Okay.
that need to be turned
But
over.
not an ongoing investigation related to the member. If the equipment belongs to the member, it has been lost, they say it's been lost and it's been identified as that member's, then the Capitol Police is supposed to return it. Correct?
Well, it's not I can't give a yes or no answer on that because I know.
It's a simple
more
yes or no
parameters.
answer.
Well,
If you if a member loses the equipment,
Yes, ma'am.
and it is found by the Capitol Police or your staff, and it is identified as that member's equipment, and the member is not associated with any case, and that is their equipment, it is supposed to be returned, yes or no?
Depends on the circumstances. And if the circumstances are.
I don't understand how that's possible. Members' equipment is members' equipment. Under my understanding, the Capitol Police is not able to confiscate members' equipment when the member is not under investigation. It is their equipment, and it's supposed to be returned.
Well, I think there's extenuating circumstances in this case, and I think that, working through my counsel and, the necessary personnel, if that in fact is the case, and with the permission through the investigation, then we'll return the equipment. But until that's accomplished, I can't return the equipment.
I think you're violating the rules when you conduct your business that way, and should expect that there would be consequences. I yield back.
As you can see, she's snaking her way again. This conniving, scheming dirtbag of a person. Now, don't get me wrong. I'll tell you the truth, man. I still gotta love her, but I can be critical of you and call and let you know what kind of person you are. That is part of me loving you. And I don't like her in her ways, but I still, like I said, I have to love all people because I am a lover. And sometimes loving is calling you out. And I'm calling this conniving, scheming dirtbag of a person out. You got the nerves to question this cop, to try to apply pressure, and what it really is interfering. What it really is blocking. What it really is, the word escaped me right now, but what it really is interfering in police mess. You, Debbie Wasserman, shows you. And for you to grill me, this guy was nice. This guy was nice, because had I been the cop, you know what I would tell you?
Mind your damn motherfucking business, bitch. Little stupid bitch. Little dumb teaching bitch. 2 + 2 not knowing what the fuck it is, bitch. Cross-eyed crying down your back, fat foot ass bitch. Long titty, no nipple having ass bitch.
I want her to keep doing this. I want her to keep acting like she's above the law, just like Hillary Clinton. I want her to keep pushing these buttons, because what it's going to do, it's going to end up biting her in the behind, and her behind will be in the place that she should have been from day one, in jail without bail. Somebody please, please shut this woman up. She schemed, colluded, and undermined the U.S. election. There has to be some level up there with treason, with jail time attached to it. She's done it. And now she got the nerves to get in the middle of the cops, the police, the 5-0 face, and question them and wag the finger. Well, she didn't literally wag the fingers, but to talk to him like a little kid. Woo! Ooh, I wish that would have been me. I dare you. I dare you. Now I hope this cop gets some guts and find out about DC law, because the DNC is in DC. And if there is a law against cheating and colluding, I would love to see the same cop come to her with an arrest warrant and haul her into jail. I'm praying, I'm believing. Somebody please make this woman pay for her crimes that she have committed. So as you can see, she is scared. She is nervous. The roosters or the chickens have come home to roost, whatever, however they say it. She looked terrified. She looked scared. And that's goody for her. That's goody for her. You're trying to cover that up. You, Donna Brazile, the Hillary Clinton camp, including John Podesta, Neera Tanden, and I can go on and on. But you got the nerves to sit there and question the police. If I was the police and you question me about a laptop that you think you should have access to when you shouldn't be having access to nothing but orange, which is the new black, and some nasty meals and a cot. That's right. Mind your business, Debbie Wasserman Schultz. That ain't none of your business. You're gonna mess up, you're gonna trip up, and your butt's gonna be in the jail. Bad enough. If I was him, I would arrest your behind right now for interfering in U.S. election, undermining U.S. election, cheating and frauding and scheming. The 2 lawsuits are not enough. More are gonna come, but your butt need to be in jail. And I don't know what it's gonna take to get you there. But we the people are tired of you. We don't want to see your face. We don't want to hear from you. We need you to go, including your girl Hillary Clinton. All you need to be in jail, because you're a bunch of crooks. Now, I heard they got some orange suits for you. Why don't you go try it on? Because you keep this up, you will be in jail without bail. On BOBTV.